Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Back again. And this is just a random thought, not really inspired by anything, but just clearing my head over previous, present, and just in general things. Reset daily. And that's me kind of watering it down to keep that title basic. But resetting daily isn't just on a daily basis, but on a everything basis. Like, say you have bad influences. Say you grew up in the hood around people that were dysfunctional. You can make it out easily, and most niggas get this concept that are survived, that are my age, or younger, because a lot of these young niggas don't survive. But resetting means the environment that placed habits on you for survival, for coping, for dealing. You can drop it now. You can completely wipe it from your system, and you're free to be the you before the environment unceremoniously forces itself on you, as it usually always does. You're gonna have to constantly reset and enforce yourself on environment in one form or fashion. This requires a level of cleverness, awareness, and consciousness above the average. But you're going to have to reset daily. You're going to have to let go of conditions you were trained into being from young. You're going to have to let go of, if you're going to be successful in many different levels, you're going to have to let go of conditions you were trained in school, or from people within school, or people around school, or people that you grew up with. I don't know how to phrase it. It could be many different ways. And it could be literally many different things from all those different areas. But you're gonna have to reset. You're in a bad relationship. You're gonna have to reset. This is easy for men. Because frankly speaking, if we're gonna keep it 100%, no one gives a fuck about men except for God. Rarely even other men, even if they're related to you, give a fuck about men. Like, just is the facts. I mean, you can look at the stats. I don't have to explain it. If I have to explain it, you're probably a sleeper agent or just asleep, and none of this shit that I'll ever say ever will make sense to you. And you're probably running on NPC software. Or you're just super duper lucky, but nothing happens for no reason. So take that how it is. But for those that aren't super duper lucky and aren't NPCs, or are a combination of both, or running some weird stuff in the background that no one knows about, you're going to have to reset. This kind of alludes to the previous video of resistance training and putting yourself in conditions to where you're going to have to build resistance. Understanding that men, and this is speaking on men's portion, but I mean women can relate to it too, but women don't understand that, except for that one lesbian that killed herself as she cosplayed as a man for under a year, and then end up psychologically not being able to take it. Most women don't understand what it's like being a man. So this is specifically for men. You're going to have to build a layer of tough skin that is so damn tough that it supersedes your surroundings based on the type of man you are and where you are in the environment. Like example, like a African American born in America will have a tougher time in America than other countries. Relationships, financially speaking, everywhere else, it's gonna be a lot easier. But in America, it's gonna be different. Other males, you'll have the same problems, just not as crazy kicking. But I try to leave it vague for everybody to kind of pick up their little clues from. But yeah, reset daily. The thing, like it is spiritual. These battles are spiritual. But gang stalking is spiritual. people acting weird is spiritual. People influencing your psyche, which attempts to influence your self-esteem and your belief and your courage and your faith, that's a spiritual attack. Resetting constantly and daily keeps your morale and your energy and your spirits high, which is going against that spiritual attack that is being waged on you and many other men of this world. Trump, and I'm not like trumpeting, yes, pun intended, I'm not trumpeting his name, but it is, he's doing a damn thing. And at least making it aware of, like, this country's gone down a shithole in many facets. And, like, in 100 years, if nothing changes, it'll be normal for people to lop their wieners off and call themselves women. I said this in previous videos, but that happening in any good amount of portion will disrupt and destroy a nation and basically lead us into just subjugation, which this country is very familiar with. But oh, we got people slamming on their brakes again. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut this video short, because I'm not gonna keep on doing this bullshit where I have to deal with crazy traffic drivers when I'm touching on good points. But resetting daily, it's a must. You have to remember, as I like to say in a lot of the end of my videos, God knows your value. But do you? That's what I mean by do you. Either way, like or subscribe, or don't. Be blessed.